Good morning. So, I would like to discuss, no, or clarify the relationship between the catalyst density and the bulk density. Basically, the difference between the two concepts is the existence of Boyd fraction. So, as you can imagine, when you refer to the catalyst density, it also refers to the particle density. Ibig sabihin yung catalyst density, wala yung void, solid yun. Walang space for the reactant to go. So it's pure catalyst. Walang void fraction. And and when you speak of uh, the bulk density, ito, ito naman kasama na yung void, no? Yung space wherein the reactant and the product will occupy. So let's try to derive mathematically kung paano ba basically these concepts are important in finding out the volume of the packed bed reactor or PBR. Kasi basically in PBR, what we are calculating is the mass of the catalyst. So basically, the next problem is to convert the mass of the catalyst into a volume of a reactor. Let me share a whiteboard. Okay. So suppose rho is the catalyst density. This can also refer to the particle density, no? And then, syempre, this is equal just like any other density. This is defined as the mass of the catalyst divided by the volume of the catalyst. The usual definition. So the volume that this refers to contains no void. No? This contains no void. No void space for the reactant or product to go to. No? And then let's consider rho V. This time, rho V is the bulk density of the catalyst. So this time, the bulk density is equal to mass divided by the volume of the catalyst plus, okay, the the void volume. Let's call the void volume VB. Okay, so this is the void volume. The void volume refers to that particular volume or space wherein the reactant can occupy, or will occupy, can occupy. So as you can see, this void volume is not considered in the original uh, volume. The original catalyst density does not contain this void volume. And then you can express this void volume as in terms of void fraction. So void volume is equals to void fraction times the total volume. So this is the void fraction. Okay. So if you're going to substitute this void fraction right here, you will see that the bulk density will be equal to mass divided by volume times 1 plus the void fraction. Okay? So if you're going to consider these two equations, the original catalyst density equation and the bulk density of a catalyst, how are you going to solve, no? The we're interested with the volume of the reactor. As you can see, the volume of the reactor would be equal to this value. Okay? This would be the if you will imagine, if you're going to design a reactor and you're just going to use this volume, this volume, it means that the reactor will only contain the catalyst without void space for the reactant to go. No? So the volume of the reactor must be this one. So this provide an empty space wherein the reactant will go. No? So this corresponds to the volume of the reactor. So how are we going to solve this particular value? Generally in problems, we are given the catalyst density. Now in this particular case, if we're given the catalyst density, and then this one, M, you're going to solve this using polymath in PBR. No, you're going to solve this in PBR using polymath. So you have these two values. So basically, using this equation, you can solve the volume of the catalyst. So in order to solve the volume of the reactor, and you are given the void fraction E, for given the void fraction, you can simply solve the volume of the reaction using this equation. B times 1 plus void fraction. No? So that's I think that's the most important equation in this discussion. The volume of the reactor is basically equal to the volume of the catalyst without void spaces times 1 plus the void fraction. Okay? So I hope you can use this derivation in solving the next exercise. So I decided to give the next exercise 20%, no? I'm going to get 20% of your grade from the next exercise. So parang long quiz, pero unlike the midterm na you solve the midterm in a specific time. This one you can solve it any time from this date to June 30. Okay? So that's all. So try to solve the long quiz exercise related to this video. Thank you.